Hi and welcome to the Girls in Real Life podcast. You are joined with Charlie and
Shannon!
Whoop!
That probably sounds awful to people's ears, honestly.
No, it was harmonious. Today we will be carrying on with our series of stuff girls do but don't want to talk about. And we're going to carry on with nights out, which is probably the worst and the most embarrassing. So the first thing we thought of was the thing of being so drunk that you cannot take off your makeup. I mean, have you ever done this?
Oh, literally every time. Every time.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even...
It's so weird.
It's a rite of passage of going out. You get ready, you go out, you get a bit too wavy, and then you just can't... It's not possible. Like, you cannot coordinate yourself to be doing these, like, getting the micellar water out and, like,
much.
taking the mascara off. You're joking?
When you're doing it in, like, a rush when you, like, go to bed and you're like, I'll be good, I'll wipe it off. But sometimes I, like, get my spit and I wipe my mascara and I, like, rub my lips with my hand or, like, on my clothes. It's so gross. Oh, it's
Charlie.
and I wake up with, like, red skin on, like, panda eyes. So I know, God, my skin's, like, wrecked from it completely. Well, not like not like I get a bucket of spit, but like saliva to wipe mascara or, like, you've got a little bit of eyeshadow left on and you're like, psh. But, I dance so much that I usually sweat off my makeup anyway.
Yeah,
so I get in and I'm just, like, wiping the little bits.
Yeah, there's no point in even wearing it because I'm like that, like, party hard, like, dance hard kind of person. I'm not really caring what people are... If they're looking at me, I'm like, so join in then. Stop being boring.
Yeah.
Although, right...
I'm like that. I just want energy. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah. Not an anomaly to this, right? A girl I was... went through university with, like, we were in halls together in, like, second and third year and stuff. Every time we had a night out, she would come back from the night out and have a full-on shower. She would remove her makeup, get in the shower, wash her hair, blow dry her hair, and then get in bed. Like, even one night, she didn't even make it to the club. We were walking to the club and she was sick in the street, right? So we took her back and she still had a shower.
Oh my God.
That is some commitment.
What a weirdo.
I know. I've never known anyone else to do that. Commitment to the skincare.
No, I'd feel too sick and I think I'd be tipsy, yeah.
I'd just pass out.
That's major commitment.
I know.
I'd fall asleep in the shower. I think I'd, like, get so hot and comfortable, I'd just fall asleep and probably drown. So I never could do that. God.
Oh, God.
That's like...
But... I've never known anyone else to do that.
Planet.
No, I know. She's not like us dirty girls. Oh God, that sounds awful.
Us dirty skets.
Oh God.
Us tramps.
Strike
like
that.
That
normal people.
God.
Oh my God.
But
no, that's not. No.
That's rank. That's rank. What about you? What stuff have you done that's, like, embarrassing on a night out, like, makeup-wise?
I don't know. Do you know when you go out, do you, like, take, like, backup makeup? Because I don't do that. Do you take, like, a powder in your bag and, like, lip gloss and stuff? Because I don't do that. I'm like, wherever we're going out as, that's what we're lasting as.
Sometimes. Lipstick I do, because... my makeup has this... Well, it used to have this stupid thing where my makeup would turn into the Joker and, like, my lipstick would rise up there, like, the more I drank.
Oh, like
so I'd have to, like, wipe off
into your skin.
The remainder of my lipstick. Yeah. So I'd have to wipe off my lipstick and then do it fresh in the mirror while I was drunk. But I'd usually be, like, getting it everywhere.
Or something.
But... Yeah. But I used to take lipstick and a powder, so I'd do that and then do the powder afterwards, so I'd look sort of normal and mask the lipstick on my face.
Oh my God, I wish I could have committed to that. I just never did that. I used to have this thing where, like, even, like, day to day, my for some reason, like, I went through this period where, like, even, like, just, like, walking around town or whatever, my foundation would, like, I'd have a line on my head, like, on my forehead, of where, like, the top half had, like, melted off and left, like, a line here. And it did it for, like, a good couple of months. And I was really confused. I was like, what is going on? Like, literally,
So
like, that
weird.
section, and you know as well, like, I fake tan, so, like, that part of my head was white because I didn't fake tan my face. So I'd have, like, a white strip on my forehead and then a brown foundation. So weird. I don't even know.
Did you ever solve it?
No, it just stopped doing it.
Did you ever solve it? That's so weird.
It just stopped doing it after a bit. It was so weird. And I remember it did it once at uni, and I remember being in the toilet with my finger, like, trying to blend it up like that in the mirror because it had, like, come. And it probably wasn't even noticeable, but you know when you clock your own makeup and you're like, something's not right here. Something has gone wrong. And I'd got, like, this
you always see the flaws, don't you?
But I genuinely got, like, a strip on my head. I never understood it. I bet it'll come back in a few years and I'll be like, oh, I've got that strip again. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Don't know how to get rid of it. We'll rock with it for a few weeks till it goes away.
Just rock it.
Yeah.
It's a new fashion trend. Just be like, whatever, this is my look. It's a skin condition. Don't be mean. Get over it.
It's a skin condition. Oh, no.
Just roll with it.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll own it having a white strip on my forehead. It's fine. Okay, so another thing. I don't know if this is gross, but I know girls do this, right? You know when, like, you chip your nail varnish, right? And then you just think, out of that one finger, the rest are ruined. The whole paint job on your nails is ruined, so you just pick it off.
Completely agree.
And
I feel like a tramp when I've got a chipped nail. I'm like, ugh.
Like, you just pick it all off.
You just have to peel it all.
Even if you're in the club, you're like, peeling it off. It's disgusting.
Picking it off, throwing it in the club.
Like, down on the floor, put it with my bottle down there. It ruins the whole
I don't just do that on a night out. I do that in normal life, though.
Oh, God, yeah.
If I see a chip, I have to peel it completely. And then, Brad's like, why do you keep doing your nails all the time? And I'm like, because I see a chip and I have to paint it again.
The whole thing's ruined.
I can't just paint over the chip. I have to peel it off.
Well, no, because then it's uneven and bumpy and stuff.
Everything's over.
But I used to do that, like, when
I know.
When I had gels on, like, if one started peeling off, I'd peel it off and I'd be like, it's fine, it's only like the little pinky. And I'd be like, right, they're all coming off. I've paid, like, loads of money for this manicure, but it's coming off. And it used to,
and then you're like,
it bugs me.
It's done.
It literally bugs me. Because I'm like, I need to take it off. It's horrible. It's a really bad habit, really.
So horrible.
But speaking
of... I do the same with if you have fake nails. If you
when
have a
one's
fake nail
on the way
and one
out,
comes off, I don't stick it back off. I just pull them all off.
Yeah, if it's going downhill, you might as well just roll with it. Downhill for the nails, honestly.
Just done.
On reverse, have you ever done this? This is definitely something I swear people just do, and it's like a rule. You know when you're wearing like a heel on a night out, and you've only got like 3 toes that you can see that stick out of your sandal. You literally paint those 3 nails.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
You know, like if you didn't know you were going out, or you're like, oh my god, they haven't got any nail varnish on, and you're like, we'll just quickly paint the ones you can see. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just a thing. It just makes life easier.
And do it so bad.
It makes life easier.
It looks so much better with a few nails painted, and I always do it so fast and like so clunky that I usually paint part of my skin as well.
Yeah,
so I'm just like, it's from far away, no one can tell that my nails aren't painted well.
But you can't be like walking around in heels with like no nail varnish on your trotters. Like, you just can't do it.
Oh, it looks gross. Feet are horrible. It looks gross without nail varnish.
You just can't do it.
It's messed up.
It's horrible. Put a closed shoe on if you're not painting your nails. Closed shoe.
I remember going out with one of my friends at uni, and she always had like sandals on, but she never had nail varnish on her feet.
Oh wow!
And like I just looked out, I'd look at her and I'd be like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "You absolute freak!" And I remember
you got to be a secure human being to do that.
Do you not have any nail varnish? I know, and she was like a size 9 in feet as well. She had big feet to show. She should have painted them, but. She loved it. She was confident and secure.
She's secure enough to rock the bare nail.
Bare nail, size 9. Like Amazon foot.
Size 9.
But you know what? Good for her.
I reckon I should actually be like a 9 or something in shoes, because like I'm tall and I literally have like tiny feet. Like I'm a 4.
That is really small for feet.
I'm like, what? How tall am I?
Like, do you walk okay? Do you have no balance?
That's what I mean. Like, I reckon like I should be like tipping over or something, and I'm like a 4. Sometimes I'm a 5, depending on the fit, you know. But like, I think there's something going on there.
I get that.
Because even my mum is like tiny, and she's got bigger feet than me. But my sister's the same. Maybe it's weird. Maybe it's a generation thing. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, they used to do in China, because he wanted small feet, the ancestors would bind the feet up when they were young. They used to, like, bind the feet up really tight when they were young so that they'd have small feet, and so that when they had kids, their generation would have smaller and smaller feet because it was seen as more feminine. So that could be something one of your ancestors could have done. I know, and it's really painful, the people that did it, but they did it so that their ancestors would have small feet, and so people would think they're all dainty and beautiful young women.
What? That's some sort of.
Did you not know that?
No. That's some
it's a huge thing
torture situation going on there. Like, what
all
the
for
hell?
beauty though, but like the
beauty
stuff they used to do. God, to be fair, beauty is pain. But like I know in Japan they used to do, they used to pluck all the eyebrows, and pull out the teeth.
What?
And that was seen as beauty. That's like, I think that's a traditional Japanese beauty standard in like the old periods.
What? Just having
because
like
if you had
gums?
no teeth, have gums or paint your
like
teeth
dentures.
black so it looks like there's nothing in your mouth.
What?
Yeah. I know, so weird. They used to like, and apparently that was seen as beautiful, so who knows what beautiful is anymore, because they used to think pulling out your teeth and plucking your eyebrows was beautiful.
What the?
I know, sorry, I've done like a history lesson for you now, Shannon. Are you okay?
No, I mean, if the people could see my face, I think that they'd be like just as concerned as I am right now. What the hell? How did we get from nail varnish to pulling your eyebrows out and having no teeth?
Yeah, you're right.
I totally see the correlation there. Crikey.
Chipping your nail varnish, pulling your teeth out. Yeah, it makes sense.
Pull your eyebrows out. God.
Yeah, so let's move on from that. So another thing I noted, which I am so guilty of doing, and I feel like a complete tramp for realising it now, adding perfume and deodorant instead of having a full shower. And I also include this to like only shaving my knees and like only shaving bits that you can see when you go out, like grooming the bits that you think you can get away with. I am so guilty of this. Like I had so many perfumes I used to just like, when I was at uni, I'd go out like nights in a row. So it'd be like Monday night I'd go out, Tuesday night I'd go out, Wednesday night I'd go out, and like I'd be like pss, 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 spraying myself, and then going out again like I'm fine. But in reality, I was a smelly tramp, and like, that was horrible.
Well, I'm glad I didn't hang out with you.
And I'm like, why would I do that? God, I know, God. Honestly, such a mess. But have you ever done anything like this?
I'm trying to think. Like, I've probably like, I don't know. I'm definitely guilty.
Or are you not as trampy?
Of like, you know, when like something needs washing and you're like, I really want to wear that, and you get deodorant and you spray it. I've done that, 100%.
Yeah.
But thinking about like the perfume thing, this is such a thing that you do at school. Like, I'm thinking about it. Like, you know, your PE, first and second period at school, and then like you have to go the whole day, and you've been running on a field or playing hockey or something, and you just get the Hollister spray out. You thought you were absolutely smelling like a garden of roses, and you literally probably stank. I bet the whole year group used to stink. You'd be like,
did you say yours was Hollister?
Yeah. What was it called?
I think ours was...
Get the Laguna Beach out, Venice Beach. The pink one, whatever that one was, everyone had that.
I think ours was Charlie, Impulse, and So. And So Kiss Me was my favourite. I'd be like, I'm fine.
I used to love an Impulse. Do you remember when they bought out...
Oh God, Impulse for sure.
Do you remember when they bought out female links? Did you ever have one of those? Is that a thing? Am I making that up?
Yeah.
Was it white?
No,
And it had
it's
a pink
real.
thing on the front?
I get some. Yeah, I still get some of them for Christmas.
Like, oh my god,
from like those crappy gift sets. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Leftover deodorant.
Brad get Lynx Africa, and you get Lynx Women.
Yeah.
Like,
you
what
know,
a duo.
those crappy gifts, but you're like, whatever. You're like, dream team outside.
Oh my god. But yeah, like, Hollister spray at my school was like the thing that you had. You had, like, for PE, you had your Jane Norman PE bag.
Yeah.
If you were, like, elite, obviously. If you're not, you had, like, an Asda bag. And you tied it up and put it in the bottom of your rucksack. I had a Jane Norman bag. With, like, you know, those, like, pulley strings on, I think it had.
Yeah, those drawstring ones, yeah.
I had that, so I was really cool. This is probably on a day as well I had food tech, so I'd got another bag for food tech. And then...
Oh, yeah. What did you put your food tech stuff in? Did you put that in a carrier bag, or did you put that in a
carrier
bag?
No, it wasn't. Oh my god, right. When we started doing food tech, seriously, my mum bought me a cake tin. And it came with, like, mugs in, but then we took the mugs out, obviously, and I used to put all my stuff in there, so, like, butter, flour, you know, all the things we need to put it in the cake tin, and use that. So, you know, I was pretty cool. I was in the elite food tech group.
You were definitely in the elite group. With your Jane Norman bag. I think ours was Paul's Boutique. That was the brand for us. We were like, Paul's Boutique.
Oh, everyone had a Paul's Boutique back at my school.
I know.
Well, not like everyone, but like, you know, like
the
chavvy ones, kind of. Like the ones that were the ones that were see, in our school, if you had a Paul's Boutique bag, you were in that group at school that was trying to be cool but weren't the cool ones.
Thanks.
So but that's my school. We're from the Midlands. It's a whole other world to up north, all right?
I was gonna say, yeah, Sheffield's different. Better be.
In Warwickshire, you know, you were cool if you had a Roxy backpack. I'm just saying. And I
did you have
cool,
the
so I didn't have a
where
Roxy
it's like
backpack.
everyone wears Converse?
Oh no, we didn't have that. I used to have these. I used to be cool at school. I used to have like these cute little like buckle shoes. Like before, like, did Helly Hansen's ever become cool when you were at school?
No.
Right, so there was a period where all the girls had a Helly Hansen, either black or navy. If you were really bougie, you had like the pink one, but everyone hated you because you didn't look cool. And then everyone wore these like kind of like stomper boots, like thick-soled
yeah, I think
boots.
I know which ones you're on about.
And honest to God, thinking back
they
now,
were cool.
Yeah, like if you had those two items, you were pretty on trend with the school attire. I'm not even joking. And you definitely weren't one of those that pulled your socks up in PE, I tell you now. I didn't do that because I was cool in PE. And then I sprayed my Hollister spray and I was the cool one. Ha ha ha.
God, I don't even know you anymore. You were the cool one, apparently.
I'm definitely not cool. I used to get bullied all the time, so maybe I was like trendy but bullyable. That's the category I fit in.
Bullyable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too sad.
I used to literally get bullied all the time. This girl at school used to bully me because we have the same name. Sorry. Sorry.
That's so backwards and so weird.
That my mum also picked that name out of all the names. You know, never mind that there's 3 Jessicas in the year, you know. Imagine being one of 3. Honestly, she was so horrible to me. And I see her around town now and she like gives me a little smile and I'm like, oh God. Don't talk to me.
Bitch.
I know, literally. I saw her near the post office the other day and I was like, I'm still scared of her, to be fair, to this day. If she came over to me and tried to talk, I'd be like, oh. Probably not wet my pants or something like, hello.
God, what a bitch.
I know. She used to get the boys to, like, throw stuff at me. Like, at school. Like, if we were in like, the same band. So, like, the year was split into 2 bands, right? And she was in my band. And she would get the boys to, like, saw little bits off rubbers or, like, sharpenings and stuff like that and throw it at me. Because she was, like, picking on me.
That's so mean.
This other girl bullied me because she said our handwriting was similar.
Right.
You know? I was like, do you know what? I can't even deal with this school. Honestly.
I was like, I'm not being funny, but like most girls' handwritings are similar at that age because you're all either copying someone's thing or like you see someone's thing. I'm like, get a grip, girl.
But they literally used to be horrible
get
to me,
over
seriously.
It,
no wonder I'm
look
so
where you
distressed these days. Oh, that childhood trauma.
You're literally dealing with that childhood trauma. God.
Honestly.
But look at you now, you know.
Here we are. Talking about it and getting the feelings out.
You're making something of yourself. Well, getting that theories out.
Yeah.
I feel like this episode's a complete side rail.
Yeah,
but
I don't know what I'm doing. It's a reflective day. It's a reflective day after the 3 High School Musicals I've just watched. Anyway.
I know, I'm so jealous. Living the dream watching High School Musical there.
I've literally had a fab day. I can't complain. I've had like copious amounts of cups of tea and watched 3 High School Musicals back to back. So who wouldn't want to be in my life right now? Anyway.
That is amazing.
Anyway, right.
yeah. Moving on
track,
to our final
Shannon,
bit.
Come on. The last thing.
So,
right. I am probably the number one culprit ever for this. As everybody will know, yes. I am a fake tanner, right? And I always have fake tan on, apart from maybe my face, but, you know, that's fine. Don't want to clog the pores. Yeah. But I have done this on so many occasions where, like, I've taken it off and I'm like, can I be bothered to do a full body? No. So I've literally fake tanned the bits that you're going to see. Seriously, if I had gone on a night out and, like, been lucky enough to, like, pull some sexy guy in the club and he would have, you know, taken me home, in the morning I would have looked a mess because I would have had a Bardo line here with brown shoulders and a brown arm and, you know, brown feet up to the ankle where my jeans were and probably on the knee where the rips were in my jeans. And then white everywhere else. That's a tragedy waiting to happen. But it's practical, so we're going with it.
Yeah. Oh my god. I haven't done it as much as you, because I'm pale and pasty by nature.
And you embrace that. I love
really, I embrace being pale and white as.
I wish I could do that, honestly.
But I used to get.
God, it saved me so much money.
Like. Why?
Honestly.
But I used to put. Do you remember those like Sally Hansen night out sprays that you just put on your legs and your arms?
No,
it's literally like a tan for a night or two.
Like an instant
it's
situation.
A weird thing where you literally. Yeah, where you'd literally put it on your legs, and I used to forget to do it, and then I put my outfit on and just like spray the bits you could see, rub it in, go out. And then I'd always forget that when the time you go out, it gets darker. And I'd always look so much darker when I go out. And in pictures
like
I'm there, like, super tanned. And I wake up the next morning and I'm just like, ugh. But yeah, if someone went home with me, they'd be like, ugh.
My mum got me this like instant tanner thing, and it like had like it has like sparkly bits in, so you know you got a bit of a shimmer. And I put it on to go out in, and like I didn't do my whole body, and I put it on I had a dress on, so I put it on my legs, and then I think the dress had like long sleeves, so I just did the chest and the neck. So imagine that's the whole thing going on there. And I was like, oh, this is quite nice. And heaven forbid if I also would have pulled when I wore this, right? Because I woke up in the morning and no word of a lie, it had got like 10 shades darker. Like, I'm not joking. Like, it was dark. And I was glowing as well. Like, I was shiny. And then like, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? It's fine, it's instant, we'll have a shower. Got in the shower, all that happened was the glow went out of it and it was just dark.
Oh
heaven, honestly, heaven forbid. Could you imagine?
Oh my God. Did you have any pictures? Did you have any pictures from it?
No, thank God. Maybe I got a cheeky one for the gram. I don't know, probably did. I'm not sure. But it looked fine at the time. On application, it was fabulous. It was a beautiful colour. I was a bit shimmery. I was like, yes, this is nice. Hello, Mum.
Oh
my mum just popped her head in, everybody. And and yeah, literally, it was a whole thing. Could you imagine? 10 shades darker.
It reminds me of that bit from Friends with Ross.
Oh my god, he's got the line up the side and he doesn't turn around.
I'm just imagining you like that, coming out of the shower like...
like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Yeah. I feel like that would be something that happened to you, actually.
It could be worse. Have you ever watched that Bride Wars film? Where, like...
yes.
And she goes orange. And she's, like, bathing in lemons.
Yeah.
to get it out. That is like probably up there with... that's probably the reason everyone who fake tans is scared because of that film. Because they think that they're going to go, like, some nectarine, clementine colour. Nectarine? That's not an orange. What am I talking about? Nectarine? Jesus.
I was like, yeah, whatever. You know your
nectarine fruit. Peaches. Oh, God. Honestly. But yeah, so there's that. That's probably, like, the biggest thing that I do. Like, day to day. Fake tan the bits you can see. Easy, quick. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. No, I think out of all these, I think the one that I do the most is definitely the nail varnish thing, especially now. I think it's because I'm obsessed with seeing my nails full, and I see like the littlest chip, and I'm just like, I have to pull it off and do it again. Especially in, like, I don't know if that's like mini OCD or whatever.
Well, especially in quarantine, you've literally got all the hours in the day to be like repainting your nails. Like,
I know, literally.
You'd be like, oh, I'm sick of this colour now. It's only been 12 hours. Take that off.
Take that
Who
off.
needs nail varnish and a pad? Right, pick it up.
I know.
like we're done with that. Thank you.
Off, doing everything.
I actually did do that when was it? When I finished year 11 at school. Obviously, like, you break up like way earlier, don't you, than like normal year groups.
Yeah,
and like, I remember like literally not having anything to do. Like, I only worked on the weekends, and I was literally painting my nails a different colour every day because I was so bored. Like, my nails must have been a state.
I bet that looked nice though.
Must have been a state. Tell you now.
I know, underneath I bet there were like so many different colours.
They were crying like, please don't put any more acetone on here.
I can't take it.
I'm dying, I'm shrivelling under here. Oh my God. Dude, some of the thoughts that goes on in my head, I swear to God.
I know, it's so weird.
It's fine, apparently girls do these things, so I am normal.
Yeah, you can safely say that here, that you are normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's everything for today's episode.
It is.
Do you have anything you want to say?
Well, we have another one of these. We have the third one of the little mini-series coming next time, where we'll be discussing what we do around the house. We'll be exposing ourselves again for the third time.
A lot of gross things.
You know, not that anybody needs to know, really, because it's just completely exposing us. But never mind. It's all for fun. It's all for fun.
Yeah, it's all for giggles and stuff.
It is. So that concludes this week's episode, and we will check back in with you next time. Bye!
Bye!